guys, welcome to yet another day on the road. All I've got is Portsmouth. I started at 1 and they turned around and said to us, the guy that I'm going down to Portsmouth with, he's got to go off and pick up an empty trailer from the docks and he's not starting till 2. So I'm in no rush and that's what I've been told. Love that, love it, love it, love it, love it. One thing I noticed last night is the GoPro Hero 3, 3 Plus and 4, you can buy a microphone that plugs in. Basically where you plug the recharger in, it's also a microphone jack thing, and you plug it in. And the Movie K2s, or the Movie VOs, VO Movie K2, I'll get it the right way around, they are designed to be a poor man's GoPro. Virtually everything that you have with a GoPro you can put with the K2s. And on the side, I noticed this by complete random. I was thinking, I wonder if I could plug that into other ones. You know, buy the actual little microphone thing and plug it into other ones. You know, try and get around the high-pitched squeal every so often. And I was looking at getting little microphones you can put in there and a little pocket recorder, you put the wire in, all that kind of stuff, but then you've got to line it all up and it's all bollocks. And on the side where you've got the little power jack where you plug that in, there is a symbol of a microphone. So I went on to VO to find out, and that's where you plug their microphones in. And I'm thinking, ooh. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order one of those mics. I'm going to see whether it works. Now if it doesn't work, it's not a big issue because I am planning on getting a GoPro eventually. So I'll just get a GoPro a couple of months time style thing. But if it does work, bonus. Because it will improve the sound quality. Yeah, I mean, the microphone on the movie is not that bad. As you can tell, I mean, yeah, okay, it does squeal from time to time, let's be fair. Most of the time. But it's actually a stereo microphone, it's actually a very good microphone. But if I can get one of those plug-in ones and plug it in and it works, then it's a proper microphone. So I'm going to give that a crack, see what I can come up with. Hopefully it'll work, but if it doesn't, oh well, boo-hoo, I'll just buy a movie one. Although the movie ones are on a cable. And because where I put them, there isn't really anywhere to run the cable and hold the mic that isn't going to hear the mic going as you're driving along and all that kind of stuff. Or you get shaken as something goes past you. So I shall see. But whatever. I'll figure it out as I go. Anyway, I'm going to go and clean the bug crap off of the windshield. Go and get the keys for the store, because it's a drop and drive, which is why there's another driver coming down to meet me. It's referred to as a drop and drive. Basically, we turn up and they don't have backdoor stuff, so we let ourselves in and all that kind of stuff. It's all... It makes everyone's life easier, and to be fair, it's actually a good way of doing it. Because there's always 2 of you there, and it's just easy. But anyway, I shall see you in a while. That's Portsmouth delivered. Now he's just going to push some rubbish on me, so job's a good one. Oh, nearly 7:30. Woohoo! The roads were wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. But anyway, such is life, such is life. Friday, rush hour, and there's oh, what's going on? Yeah, it's Royal Horticultural Association, isn't there? There's a show going on. So the A3 was mullered. But then again, Friday afternoon into rush hour around the Guildford area, it's always knackered. But M25 was a usual moving car park. Well, never mind, never mind. Crack on. Yes. I have to have my break before I leave. And then it's just straight back. I don't have a shift anywhere tomorrow at the moment. I could get called tomorrow morning, but I don't know. Chances are it'll be a random day off. God knows what I'll do. Might do something, might not. Don't know. Depends on how I feel. I might actually, having thought about that, I might actually do one of those reviews of my car. Probably won't. I've done a few things on my car since I've had it, so well, we shall see. We shall see whatever happens, but chances are I'm going to get a phone call tomorrow morning saying, can I get into so and so? Because I know what it'll be. I know where I'll be, and I know that I'll be called in as a spare driver. And the issue when you're called into this particular site as a spare driver, well, not this site, but the site I'd be called into as a spare driver, is you get given all the stuff their guys don't want to do. So it's always annoying. I don't mind it so much when it's pre-planned, like for example tonight, get a shift tonight for tomorrow, because then you know you're planned in, they've got a run for you, you go in, you get your paperwork, you go. When you're a spare driver, what tends to happen is they've got an extra volume to pick up somewhere, so some suppliers is or are going to be, what's he waiting for? Oh no, he's having a, yeah. Some suppliers will be adding more stock in for whatever reason, but instead of sending you out to get the stock, what they'll do is they'll add that onto one of their drivers' runs, and that driver's second run will suddenly become your first run, and it's usually cack. But such is life. That's the agency life. That's the way of doing things. And the other thing is, you've got to bear in mind that your shifts might not appear. You may have random days off. So you've got to do all you can to prepare for that as well. So if you become an agency guy, always remember, you might not have a shift. But anyway, I shall see what he's getting up to. I've got to have my break before I leave anyway, so I'll probably see you then. It's getting dark, so it might just be a case of a bit of footage on the way back, and then I'll see you when I get back to the yard. I just don't know. Can't be arsed today. One of those, really. Oh well. I shall see you in a bit. Well, that's me back and done. Oh, it's just been a quiet day, really. Haven't really had anything on my mind, if that makes sense. It's odd. It's odd when it happens. But it does happen. I mean, at the end of the day, sometimes you just get into that kind of zone, don't you, where you just crack it on. I'll get it done. And that's kind of it. Ah well, whatever, it don't really matter. It's the end of my day. I haven't got a shift tomorrow at the moment, although that's subject to change. But if I don't, I'm hardly going to cry about it. I mean, I'm safe financially speaking at the moment, so boo-hoo. I'm trying to do this with all the electrics off, so hopefully it won't squeal in the background. Got got back at 11:15. Marvellous. Yeah, on the way to Portsmouth, carnage. On the way back, nothing. Beautiful. Lovely. I can understand the draw of driving at night because it's empty. It's absolutely wonderful. But at night is when you get all the road closures. So you're trundling along and you've got to go here, there and everywhere and follow this diversion and that diversion. And the thing is, and it's something I may have done in my younger years, is depending on where you're being diverted to, depends on whether some of the locals, the younger locals, have decided to redirect you. Change the diversion a little bit. it is known to happen. But no, it's I worked nights for about the first 2 years of my driving, and it's easy. I mean, if you want to get into driving as easy as possible, work nights. Simple as, just do it. Because it is, to be fair, pretty simple, because everyone's in bed. Yes, you get road closures and you get used to having to follow diversions, which is not a bad thing, to be fair. But it's probably the easiest way of doing this if you're thinking about how can you get into truck driving. You know, maybe you're wanting to get into it, you're new, you've got no experience, how do you do it? Couple of things. Lots of people don't want to work nights, so there's always going to be opportunities. And two, the roads are empty, so little from column A, little from column B, that kind of thing, you know. But anyway, I suppose I should fill my paperwork in, call it a day, go home. Obviously there's no fleet board, I'm in an Axor today, so there's no... Some of the 38s, 4-leggers, doesn't have a lift axle, have an MPG gauge on them, monitor on them. This one doesn't. Kind of bizarre. None of the 6-leggers do. They're all the same as this one. They don't have the MPG on them. But most of the 38s, the 4-leggers, they do. But this one doesn't, which is odd. But oh well, never mind. Never mind. I might take some photos like I did with the last one, you know, of the interior, the layout on here, so you can compare and contrast the Axor to the Actros. I might do that actually. Got to be careful because obviously there's some information up here that I don't want to get in, so I'll have to take a specific photo. But yeah, I shall probably do that and end my day like that. So anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share about, do whatever it is you usually do. I'll see you in the next one, which maybe tomorrow, I don't know, but almost guaranteed to be Sunday. But anyway, cheers guys, and see you later.